Welcome back to 6 News at 10. Time to take a look at your weather. And we're starting off with our totals for the day. Again, hit 98 out there today. Got very close to the record set back in 2021. Started off the day at about 76 degrees. So we've entered one of those little phases over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, where, yeah, we're staying hot during the day and we're just not cooling off at night. I will say this. The average high for today, we beat that by a lot. 98 over 90. We beat it by 8 degrees. That 90, that is the last time in the year that we are expected in our averages to hit 90. Of course, we were above that today, so, you know, averages being what they are, we won't always get that, but it's kind of our expectation for where we are in the year. So when are those averages going to drop out of the 90s? Well, quick answer is tomorrow. Our average high for September 21st is 89 degrees. When are we going to get that down to actually 80? Well, that won't come until October 19th. So for those fall foliage fans out there, this is not, unfortunately, the region for that. Average high of 70 degrees. Well, that doesn't happen until November 11th. And then when are we back in the 90s? Well, we're out of the 90s in terms of our average highs until May 31st. So we've got a while to go before we get back up to where we have been the last several months. Now, if you're curious about our winter prospects, well, our lowest average temp that we see, and obviously we can get lower than this, but our average lowest temp is about 58 degrees, and we expect that from the end of the year through about the first couple of weeks of January. So that's what look at our averages. Again, today, the last 90-degree day, that's the good news. The bad news is, of course, we will still have several days where we were probably above those averages heading in through the fall. Out there tomorrow, about a degree or two cooler than it was today, 94, 95 across the area. Heat index values, though, will still be up around that 100-degree mark, especially along and east of I-35. And of course, it's a football Saturday. Both of our area teams are playing evening games. Kyle Field will be the host for Bowling Green and number 25 Texas A&M. If you're heading out for tailgating at 5 o'clock, it's still going to feel like it's right around 100 degrees. So keep that in mind. Make sure you stay hydrated. Of course, 7 p.m. still going to feel like 95. So a hot kickoff there you see at 6:30. And then things will stay in the 80s all the way through the end of the game and most likely for your trek back to your car. Baylor, of course, is out of town. So if you tune into the Baylor-Colorado game, it's going to be a much different situation up there in Boulder. How about temperatures in the 50s throughout game time? They're a 7 o'clock kick, and we have about a 90% chance of rain. And like I said before, Baylor's running game been a lot more productive than Colorado's through the first few games of the season. So if it is a wet turf, then yeah, that could favor Baylor in terms of the gameplay there. So that's what we got going on. If you tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock and the game's not on, it's probably because it got delayed by lightning. So keep that in mind, possibility for thunderstorms as well. Do want to take a look at our forecast and our rain prospects over the next several days as well. You can see by the time we get to Sunday night, we're going to watch that cold front we've been talking about approach from the northwest. Won't impact us on Sunday. We'll be a little bit cooler, but that's mainly because of cloud cover that we'll have in the area. That cold front will come through the area, though, as we head through late Sunday and into the day on Monday. And as it does so, we'll bring that chance for rain into the area, and that chance for rain will stick around as long as the cold front does, and it looks like it could stay in the area through Tuesday and Wednesday as well. In fact, Tuesday night into Wednesday looks to be our best chance for rain, and I know this looks really promising, but still, it's going to be scattered. It's not going to be a solid wave of rain moving across the area. Again, I just want to show you this so you get an idea of the timing. It's going to be that Tuesday night through Wednesday time frame. So what does that cold front do for our temperatures? Well, it brings us back into the lower 90s to start the week. There you see that 20% chance on Monday and Tuesday, and then again, late Tuesday into Wednesday, that's our best chance there, and those temperatures back into the upper 80s, lower 90s. That does it for your weather, and of course, that does it for 6 News at 10. We have Friday Night Lights with Ben Peck and Zoe Del Rosario coming up, and of course, if you need your forecast, if you need any of your sports information on demand, of course, you can download our 6 Plus app on Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV.